All right. I got a really cute tool to show you if you're going to make ornaments. Orange for our nose. And let's see. I'm going to use my oil pastels because you can really blend these nice. So I'm going to put a little bit right there where the cheeks are going. And then I'm going to blend with my finger. So it goes darker to lighter. This is going to get glued here. Now, let me see. Kind of want to make some lines on his nose, and I kind of want to run that along the side so I can highlight it. And I'm brushing like off. So see how it kind of leaves a little dark ring around it? I'm going to make it a little thicker. Just to give it some shadowing. There we go. So that's going to go there. Then I want this. And we're going to make some eyes. This one's actually smaller. So I'm going to go with this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to test it on here first. So I know that I've got the right size eye that I'm looking for. And then go. There we go. So I'm going to attempt this too. Going to give them little eyebrows. There we go. Please put one out now. Everything went out. Okay, I don't know if you can see me. Let me know if I'm still on. I'm apologizing for everything. It's telling me the stream's still there, but did you lose me? Because it tells me it's still recording. Okay, I am still live, thank you. I'll just keep going until it messes up again. All right, I have no picture, so thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really trying today. And then this is going to go right there. I just have no picture. Actually, before I do this, so there's our snowman. He's all done. Now with this one, I kind of want to get it dark around the edges. So I'm going to put a little bit of black on there. Okay, but both my screens are down, so I can't see anything. So I'm sorry, everyone. And I'm going to put a little bit of this around the edge and kind of rub it. Just give it a little dimension. And actually, I'm going to go in a little wider so then it really highlights that. And then we're going to give him his red nose. Like that. Oops. Let's clamp that. So it stays in place while we're working here. Now we're going to give his antlers a little highlighting. So all I'm doing is rubbing it on the side. Okay, thank you. And then we're going to pull it down. There we go. And now this guy needs some dots. And when that's dry, then I'm going to put a black dot in the middle of those. So we're going to let that dry. Now we're going to put this on here. And before I do that, I'm going to color the back. Yeah, all my computers are showing black screen. So I apologize. And then we'll put this on top. Whoa, too much. So let me dry paper towel to really spread that highlighting on the edge. So there is that guy, there is that guy, and here is Santa. Now, when I glue him down, I'm going to also put another layer of that because he needs it. But I kind of want to put let me just go ahead and do this first. I like my white to be really white. Go. Now, that's going to get glued right there. But before we do, I kind of want to highlight this. All I'm doing is rubbing the pastels around the side. They're oil pastels. And then using a dry paper towel to take some of it off. So I think I want to put, nope, that's too big a dot. Not working for me. Now, kind of keep my line straight. Come on. So I'm just going to go back and touch up the original ones. Come on. I have a totally black screen, so if you just came on, I can't see anything you're telling me. I'm sorry. Rachel's monitoring for me, and I'll go back afterwards. All right, let's go ahead and glue our Santa. In fact, before I do, I'm just going to paint some of the back here that might show. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and here, and put a little bit up here. before I glue that on, I think I'm going to go ahead and put his eyes in, and I want to go around. There we go. There's his nose, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put this on. And we're going to put this on. There we go. Before, let's see if we can do this. So there, he's got his eyes. I'm actually going to get my stamp pad and I'm going to stamp these red with the stamp pad, and then the bottom one I think I'm just going to do with the antique. So my stamp pad is not in here, so I will do that off camera. There we go. But we can go ahead and put these on here. That'll go right there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue. Yikes. If I do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and clamp that. Nope, that clamp's not big enough for all these layers. That one isn't either. Alright, so we're just going to leave it like that. Let that dry. So they see this creates the pocket back in here to put your gift card. And let's go ahead and put our snowman on. Whoops, we never glued his nose. How about that? So this is what I wanted to show you. This is the Easy Beater. And I put a link in the description. This sucker's on sale right now. So if I were you, I would grab it. Because it doesn't go on sale all that often. So what I would use this for, and I think I'm going to use the white. This is actually cording, retail cording that I got from Michael's. And what you do with this is you put that through there, put that through there, and it brings it right through. This is great, especially if you're going to be using beads, because these can be a bugger. So And you can also use it for the tag. So let's see. I'm going to cut this. I think that'll make it easier for what I'm going to do. Because what you're going to do is you're going to put your bead on. Then you're going to put this through here. Then you're going to put that on. Oops. Now that didn't work. Why didn't that work? There we go. And then do it that way. Now, if you don't want to be tying a bow, you're just going to crisscross them like that. Where you're just crisscrossing. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull this through. And you're going to put this in the middle of where you're pulling it through. And then you're going to pull tight. Yeah, there we go. No, that did not work the way I wanted it to. So what did I do wrong? All right, let's take the bead off. And let's pull this through first. So see how that kind of holds the bow in place. You don't have to sit there and knot it or tie it. And then you would do this. Actually, put your bead on your easy beater first. And then voila. And then I would put a knot up here to hold it for you. Now, if you were going to put these on, I would put these on before the bow. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. Let's see if I can just color it this way without getting any in the engraving part. I like using the stamp pad better because it gives it like a washed out look. Like here's what I used it on last week. See how nice that looks? But this will do for demonstration purposes. This is also a chalk marker. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stain this one front and back. And we'll do it on this one. Except with this one, I think I'm going to use this red ribbon. I think that's kind of cute looking. Alright, so we're going to put these on first. Not sure if this is going to pull all both through. So what we'll do is we'll pull one through at a time and see if that works better. Okay, we got one through. Now I'll put it back through again. And grab the other one. Slippery sucker. There we go. Now I'm going to put it through here. Actually, I think I'm going to use this ribbon instead of the other. So I'm just making a loop and making another loop, crossing them over each other. So I already have this here, so come on. Maybe what I need to do is leave this by itself like that. Now I need to go ahead and do this again for the bow. And how am I going to do that? All right. Gonna put the bow in here and see if I can pull it tight now. There, that worked. Okay. And then we will use our easy beater to put the bead on. Bead goes on. And string comes through. And then I'm going to trim these. And you're good. And then we're going to tie a knot up here. And then there'll be another knot up here so they can hang it on the tree. Now you could write on the back of it, or you can write on your tag who it's from. And then your gift card gets slid right in the back here and down in there. Easy peasy. Now for this one, I will go ahead and use, boy, that's sticking to me. But I used my coupon when I bought this cording. I found it in the jewelry beading section, which is where you're going to have to look for it. Because it's not back in ribbon. And it's actually cheaper up there. I think this was like 12 something. But there's a lot on there. They do have smaller containers of it. But I knew I had a lot of ornaments to do. So I'm going to pull that tight. On the bead. And there we go. We're all done. So we've got our snowman here. And I think I'm going to put some glitter in the holes that are there. There we go. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm sorry that it's still not showing me your comments. I will go back and read them and watch for Rachel